One name, millions of reactions. You've seen the posts, you've read the comments, you've picked a side, maybe without realizing it. Very dark man, loved by many, criticized by others. A voice that trends faster than explanations and sparks debates across Nigeria's digital space. Some call him fearless.
With his smartphone, he turns undisclosed issues into public conversations and silence into suspicion. But is this accountability, or is it influence without limits? In a world where one video can change everything, his story isn't just about a man, it's about power. So before you judge, before you comment, ask yourself, who exactly is VeryDarkMan?
Supporters view him as fearless and outspoken, believing he gives a voice to ordinary people who feel ignored by traditional systems. Critics, however, argue that his approach can be aggressive and controversial, raising concerns about responsibility and accuracy. Despite the divided opinions, VeryDarkMan has become a central figure in Nigeria's online conversations about accountability, influence, and the power of digital activism.
VeryDarkMan, often called VDM, is a Nigerian social media activist and commentator known for his bold and highly visible online presence. He rose to prominence by publicly calling out alleged scams, online fraud, and cases of social injustice, positioning himself as a digital watchdog in Nigeria's fast-growing social media space. Using platforms such as Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter, VDM shares direct...
VDM is best known for his bold and confrontational style, which sets him apart in Nigeria's crowded social media space. Rather than using vague language or indirect criticism, he speaks directly and addresses issues head-on, often calling out individuals, influencers, brands, and institutions by name. His approach is unapologetic and emotionally charged, designed to capture attention and provoke immediate reactions. Through direct-to-camera videos, screenshots, and commentary, he presents
This style has made his content highly shareable, allowing his videos to spread rapidly across platforms like Instagram and X. Within hours, his posts often spark intense public conversations, with supporters amplifying his message and critics pushing back just as strongly. Comment sections quickly turn into digital debate arenas, where questions of truth, accountability, and responsibility collide.
For many followers, this confrontational approach is exactly what gives his activism power, representing a refusal to remain silent in the face of perceived wrongdoing. For others, however, the same style raises concerns about tone, accuracy, and the potential consequences of public call-outs in a fast-moving digital environment. Regardless of where opinions fall, VDM's method consistently drives engagement and keeps his voice at the center of Nigeria's online
Over
conversation.
time, his activism has brought legal challenges, including arrests and periods of detention linked to online speech and public commentary. These moments often draw widespread attention, quickly becoming national talking points across digital platforms. Each incident fuels deeper debate about the boundaries of free speech, the responsibilities that come with influence, and the growing power of social media in shaping public opinion.
To Rachels, he is fearless, a voice for the common person in a society where many feel unheard and tired of silence. They see him as someone willing to speak openly, even when the risks are high. To critics, however, he is viewed as too aggressive, sometimes reckless, and prone to controversy that can escalate quickly online. Yet despite these sharply divided opinions, both sides agree on one undeniable truth. He commands attention, and when he speaks,
Through his presence, conversations that once stayed private are pulled into the open, forcing society to confront uncomfortable questions. Supporters see this as progress, believing visibility creates pressure for accountability and change. Critics caution that such power must be handled carefully, as the speed of social media can amplify mistakes as easily as it amplifies truth.
VeryDarkMan represents a new generation of digital voices. He stands for what he calls the fourth arm of the government. Individuals who do not wait for permission to speak or for institutions to act. With a single device, they can question authority, mobilize public response, and shape national dialogue. In this new reality, influence is no longer measured by titles or offices, but by reach, engagement, and...
Whether one agrees with his methods or not, his influence highlights a defining moment for Nigeria's digital culture, where one voice, amplified by millions, can spark conversations that ripple far beyond the screen.
This is the story of VeryDarkMan, but it is also the story of Nigeria's evolving digital voice, where ordinary people engage with extraordinary power. The questions raised here do not end with one person or one moment. They continue in comment sections, group chats, courtrooms, and communities, and they will keep shaping how accountability, free speech, and influence are understood in the years ahead.
If you want to learn more and be part of this unfolding historic conversation, now is the time. Click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and stay connected. Share this video with friends and even critics so they can see the conversations Nigeria is still having. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.